Cozy games on Switch are having a moment right now, and 2026 and beyond are stacked. Let's count down the 10 most anticipated ones dropping on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Picture Stardew Valley, but with a serial killer loose in your cozy little town. That's Grave Seasons. You move to Ashen Ridge, you farm, you fish, you mine, you build friendships with the locals, classic cozy sim stuff. But underneath all that calm is a murder mystery slowly unraveling around you. People in this town are dying, and it's up to you to figure out who's responsible before they strike again. The way it works is you spend your days doing farm stuff and building trust with townsfolk, and the relationships you build actually matter because everyone is a suspect. You're crafting items to protect potential victims, breaking into places to find clues, and reading people to spot the killer. And yes, you can actually romance the murderer if you're into that. Published by Blumhouse Games, the horror film company, this one carries real dark energy wrapped inside a cozy shell. It's a wild combo that somehow works perfectly. From the same dev behind Cast and Chill comes Wild and Chill, and this time the action moves from the water to the wilderness. Think deep Canadian and Alaskan backcountry forests, mountains, open land, and your job is just to live in it. You hunt, you fish, you forage, you craft, and you build your own cabin from scratch. There's no rush, no pressure, no threat, just you in the wild, doing whatever you want at whatever pace feels right. It supports up to 4 players in online co-op too, so you can build your little wilderness settlement with friends, which sounds genuinely awesome. It's the kind of game you put on when you want to completely check out from the real world. No release date yet, but it's confirmed for both Switch and Switch 2. And fans of Cast and Chill already know Wombat Brawler delivers on the chill promise. One to keep on your wish list. Starsand Island is basically that dream of ditching city life and moving to a tropical island, except you actually get to do it. You return to Starsand, an island from your childhood, and just start living. You pick a career path, farmer, angler, explorer, crafter, or rancher, and build your life around it. There's a real charm here, with over 40 unique NPCs to befriend and potentially romance, plus capybaras, cats, and dogs you can actually raise and hang out with. Beyond the cozy daily routine, there's also a mysterious side to the island. Ancient ruins, rare treasures, and creatures hiding in places like the moonlit forest that slowly reveal the island's history. You get around by longboard, scooter, and boat, which just adds to the breezy vibe. The full console release, including Switch 2, is set for summer 2026, and the game already has over 100 hours of content from its PC early access phase. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. For anyone who's ever wanted a Pokemon-style monster collecting game with the classic Dragon Quest charm, this is it. The Withered World stars Bianca and Nira from Dragon Quest V as the main characters, a big deal for longtime fans, and follows them on a monster-wrangling adventure across a fantasy world. The core loop is exploring, scouting wild monsters, raising them up, and then synthesizing 2 of them together to create entirely new creatures with combined traits and abilities. You can fine-tune your party to match exactly how you want to play, and the possibilities from synthesis alone are enormous. The turn-based combat keeps things strategic and satisfying without being overwhelming, and the tone is warm and approachable. Coming December 3rd, 2026 to both Switch and Switch 2, this is a big holiday drop and a love letter to one of gaming's most iconic universes.
Now, take on the most fearsome of foes, with a team that's uniquely your own.
The Witch's Bakery. This one is set in Paris. You play as Lune, a young witch who just moved to the city to open her dream bakery. She has a special ability though. She can literally see inside people's hearts and heal their emotional pain through magic. Each day is split into 3 phases. During the day, you're running the bakery, baking and serving customers with your team of friends. In the evenings, you explore Paris, building relationships and going inside the troubled hearts of people around you to help them heal. At night, you rest, upgrade your magic, and decorate your bakery. It's a side-scrolling adventure RPG with cozy management vibes, and the writing seems genuinely emotional and warm. The soundtrack is by Cecile Corbel, the composer behind Studio Ghibli's The Secret World of Arrietty, so you already know the atmosphere is gonna hit. Drops August 20th, 2026. Spyro, A Realm Beyond. The Purple Dragon is back for the first time in almost 20 years. In Toys for Bob, the studio that made the beloved Reignited trilogy is the one bringing him back. A Realm Beyond is a fully original adventure where Spyro gets stranded in an unknown realm and has to stop an invading force called the Scabs while trying to find his way home. The biggest change here is real free flight, not just gliding or flying in special sections, but actually soaring above landscapes, weaving through treetops, chaining together dives and climbs, going as high as you want. It's a completely new level of movement for the series. Toys for Bob has said they want this to feel accessible for newcomers, while giving longtime fans something genuinely fresh, and they've described it as the first of hopefully many new Spyro games. Tom Kenny is back as the voice of Spyro too. Coming spring 2027 exclusively to Switch 2 on Nintendo platforms. If you've played My Time at Portia or Sandrock, you already know Pythia Games builds some of the warmest community sim RPGs out there. Evershine is the third entry and the biggest yet. This time, you're not a builder or a craftsman, you're the governor of a brand new frontier settlement. The world is still set in that post-apocalyptic setting, 330 years after a civilization-ending catastrophe. And now, a powerful empire called Duvos is pressing at your borders. Your job is to grow Evershine from a struggling outpost into a full city-state by building infrastructure, recruiting settlers, forming relationships, and taming the surrounding wilderness. You can recruit followers who join you in daily tasks or go out on missions. The art style is noticeably more realistic than past entries, and the whole thing supports 4-player online co-op. It was originally planned for 2026, but got pushed to 2027 to make sure it's ready. Confirmed for Switch 2. Cozy Grove Camp Spirit now is finally hitting Switch and Switch 2 on July 15th, 2026. Camp Spirit is the sequel to the original Cozy Grove, and it drops you on a haunted island after a bus crash leaves you stranded alone. The island is full of adorable ghostly bears who each have a lost past they need help remembering so they can find peace. Your job is to befriend them, complete their quests, and gradually bring the island back to life while slowly repairing your bus to reunite with your scout troop. Daily play is huge here. You drop in each day for new crafting, fishing, cooking, decorating, and quest opportunities. The island changes and expands the more you help its residents. You can now pet dogs and have a little snail help carry your stuff, which is peak cozy energy. The watercolor art style is gorgeous, and on Switch 2, it runs at 4K docked with an improved frame rate. Witchbrook has been in development for what feels like forever, but it's finally coming in 2026, and the wait looks worth it. From Chucklefish, the studio behind Stardew Valley's publishing, you play as a new witch in the vibrant seaside city of Mossport, attending Witchbrook College to learn magic on your path to graduation. The city itself is huge and full of life, inspired by places like Cambridge and Dordogne in France. You take classes, brew potions, earn school badges, fly on brooms, explore the city's secrets, build friendships, find romance, and discover a world packed with mystical spirits and hidden mysteries. It supports up to 4-player online co-op, so you can go through college with friends, and the whole thing has a deeply crafted life sim loop underneath the magic school setting. A new dev blog in June 2026 showed the most detailed look yet at how it plays day to day. Fields of Mistria is genuinely one of the most exciting farming RPGs in years. The game takes place in the village of Mistria, which is recovering after an earthquake cracked open the land and strange magic started flowing through it. You're the new farmer in town, and your goal is to rebuild the community while building a life for yourself. You farm, fish, fight in mines with real combat and magic spells, befriend 30+ unique characters, attend festivals, donate to the museum, and slowly unravel the deeper mystery of why magic returned to Mistria. The character writing has been widely praised as some of the best in the genre. Warm, funny, genuinely interesting people to spend time with. There's a full magic skill tree, diverse activities across every season, and heart events and romance that feel meaningful rather than mechanical. The PC 1.0 full release drops August 5th, 2026, with console versions expected to follow. Ten cozy games that are absolutely worth keeping an eye on for Switch and Switch 2. Whether you want mystery, magic, farming, or just vibing in the wilderness, 2026 and 2027 are delivering. Drop a comment on which one you're most excited for, and subscribe so you don't miss any cozy game coverage.